Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Yechi here, and if this is your first video, then welcome to Yechi's channel. So this video is like one of my most requested videos. If someone messaged me to ask for this video again, I just might have screamed off the whole roof. So this is my gear haul. If you've been following me, you know that recently I invested in my gears. I bought new gears for filming, for editing and all of that, and I thought to share with you guys. So in this video I'm going to be talking about my new filming equipment, why I made the switch, what I switched to, where I got them from, how much I got them, and as well as links. So the links will be in the description box, so please check it out. Okay, I believe that with this video I'm going to be answering a lot of people's questions, because I've gotten questions. I've tried to answer some, and I know that some people have just been waiting for this video instead of bombarding me with questions. So first of all, sorry for the delay. I wanted everything to arrive before filming this video, so I don't have to be doing like part 1 and part 2 and all. No, so we're just going to jump right into my new filming, editing and all of that equipment. Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is my camera, of course, which is like the most important thing. Okay, so I was using a Canon 700D before, and I used that camera for about 3 years, and it actually served me. I used it to take pictures for my blog. I used it to take YouTube videos. I used it to take product pictures for myself and for clients. I used it for like basically so many things. Okay, but I needed an upgrade, and I was looking for some particular things in a camera. One, I wanted a wireless camera, because if you know, the 700D is not wireless, and that was a pain in my ass ever since I got the camera, really. Secondly, I wanted a mirrorless camera. I just wanted the upgrade, that whole mirrorless camera. And also I needed a vlogging camera. I was vlogging my phone for a little period of time, and though iPhone, they take like really good videos, I was struggling with other things like the space on my phone. Everything was just really difficult, and then transferring the videos to my laptop was like math. It was so stressful to transfer it. So I just wanted a vlogging camera. I felt like it would make everything better in terms of quality, and also easier for me in terms of moving the files, and also, you know, keeping all my videos in a place. So I started doing my research, and I had two options. So it was either I went for the Canon mirrorless camera series, or I went for Sony cameras. And I was tending towards Sony cameras, but when I saw the price of some of the cameras I was eyeing, that's like the A600, A6300, it was just too high for me. Okay, and this was something that I was going to buy with my savings. So I started looking at Canon mirrorless cameras. I did my research. I messaged my very good friend Nelson. Nelson is a cinematographer, so he's really good with videos. I talked to him about it. So after doing some 1 or 2 talks here and there, I decided to get the Canon M50. So when I decided to get the camera, it was like, that was the beginning of the struggle. So first things first, it got sold out on Amazon. Like, funny how I saw the camera like on Amazon like days before, and I'm like, okay, this is how much it is. Fortunately, I was waiting for a payment to come in, but it didn't come in on time, so I couldn't get the camera then. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come back once I'm paid and I'll get the camera. Unfortunately, the payment did not come in. When I got back to Amazon, it was sold out. I checked, I checked BH, I think Photo, yeah, it was also sold out. I'm like, what am I gonna do? And normally when it's sold out and it's restocking soon, you see it there. But like that one, there was no restock soon. So I started looking for the camera. I called my Canon dealers in Lagos, in Computer Village, and then they were also sold out. These are people that I got my very first Canon camera from, and they are like official Canon dealers here in Nigeria. So they were sold out. So I started looking for it, got into one funny conversation with somebody that almost bagged me for my money. And it was just one basic from there to there from that time. So luckily for me, I was able to find someone that has the camera in Lagos. That's Lagos Island Market. If I can find the man's number and the name of his store, I'm going to drop it in the description box. So I found it, And then that day I went to Lagos Island and I bought the camera. The painful part about this purchase was that on the phone the man told me 270k, but I ended up buying my camera for 295,000 naira. It was painful because on the phone he told me 270 and that's what I had in mind to spend, and I ended up spending 25k extra. I decided to still jump at it and buy it despite the spike because, one, I was seeing the camera there and then. Every other person told me, oh, they have to order for it. I have to wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And I wasn't ready for that. I finally had the money ready and I did not want something else to come and snatch this money away from my hand. So I'm like, I'm going to get this camera because I can see it. Also, the camera was sold out like across like different people in Comta Village, because from the dealers, they were sold out. So like almost no one had the camera unless it's old stock. Now, when camera dealers were going to buy and restock, they were going to buy at the new dollar price, which was going to be quite high. I remember seeing this camera a few weeks later for 310,000 naira on a, on an Instagram page, and I'm like, okay, it's quite good. I got it when it was 295. So I just decided to jump at it because then that was when dollar was really crazy. Due to, I don't even know what was going on there, but that's when dollar was like 470. I just said, let me jump at it and get it. So the Canon M50 came in this box. Okay, it is even smaller compared to the 700D box. So this is it. In this, I had my lens, I had the camera body, I had the strap, I had the charger with 2 plugs that I can use, the manual. Everything that I needed was inside this particular box. Not like I had to buy anything extra to enjoy my camera. So this is the camera. Okay, it is really, really portable. I mean, you can literally slot this into your pocket and go about your day. Okay, and that's one thing I wanted, because if it's a vlogging camera, you don't want to be carrying like kgs in your hand and say you're vlogging. You will grow muscle, really. So this is it. And one thing I love about Canon cameras is that they come with kit lenses. So I feel with the kit lens, you're able to test out different features about the camera before you decide to jump in and invest in like a prime lens. So this one is 15 to 45 mm. It's actually really good. I did try it out because I didn't have a lens. I didn't have an additional lens for about a few weeks. So this is what I was depending on. So this is how it is, okay? This is really good if you're shooting like pictures outside, videos outside. I would not recommend this lens using it inside at all, no. But this is what I got for that amount. To me, I feel this is a really good buy. I have enjoyed using this camera for the past few months, both for sit-down videos, for vlogs. It has just been honestly really, really amazing using it, and I love the fact that it's really portable, so it's easy for me to throw on in my handbag, even if it's a small bag, and just go about my day. So next we're going to go into my lenses, okay? And here we have the Sigma 16mm. This is the very first one that I got. I ordered this off Amazon and it cost me $419 in total. That is excluding tax and shipping. So this is how the lens is. It comes with this extra thing that you fix on the outer part of your lens, okay, like this, and you attach this part to your camera. So this lens has been a blessing. This is what I use for vlogging. This is what I use for styling videos, and I've also used this for sit-down videos. If you want a lens that can do it all, I would totally recommend this particular lens because it really does it all for me. I'm talking vlogs, I'm talking sit down videos, I'm talking styling videos. This is what I have been using, and I've even gotten feedback from my audience that the quality has totally gone up. Okay, so this is a super amazing lens. If you have a small room, okay, you can totally do sit down videos using this lens. It's beautiful, I won't lie. This one was actually, I would say it was on the high side for me because more coffee now that money was not funny, and I got this when dollar was about 450 naira. So it had come down a bit from the 470 when I bought my camera. This was now when it was 450 that I bought this lens. So this is the Sigma 16mm. I tried to look for Canon lenses for mirrorless cameras, and trust me, Sigma really came to save Canon's life for mirrorless cameras because you don't have a very wide range to pick from. Most of the Canon lenses for mirrorless cameras have one comma or the other. They just have one issue. It's either they're not very good for indoor videos, or there's no stabilization or something really funny, but they always had one come out the other. So this one, I also spoke to Nelson about this, and I was fighting this so hard. Like, I was fighting buying this lens so much. I'm like, Nelson, I don't want to buy this lens. It's expensive, expensive, expensive. And he just told me that I should go for it. That it's an investment that I would love. And till today, I'm still really, really grateful for this baby. So lens number 2 is the Sigma 30mm. All right, so this lens I bought for the sake of sit down videos and like close-up videos that I would want to be doing. So the 16mm can do sit down videos, all right, but my kind of sit down videos, like the one I used to do, like my 50mm Canon lens before. So I wanted to get a 50mm, but I started to think futuristic. Like, when it comes to gadgets, you want to think about years from now, because they are not clothes. These are not things that you can easily throw away and say, oh, you're not doing again. These are like tools you invest in and think about your future. So I started thinking of, oh, okay, I wanted to move to Lagos, leaving the country, having to travel. You see like different spaces, big, small, minute, and I wanted something that I can use to film sit-down videos even in a small space. So the 50mm is really good. It's a really, really beautiful lens. But I think for me, it's just that it's really close, like zoomed in. And then this one, I still have more space to play around with this particular lens. And from watching Kelechi Mbemena's videos and all, this was, something I wanted to opt in for. It was either this or a 35mm, but I decided to get this one when I did some research online. I'm still going to do a video talking about a proper review on these lenses and the best lens for you to get for a Canon mirrorless camera. So I got this one off Amazon too, and this one was $270 without tax and shipping. I didn't pay for shipping for this one because when I got it, I was subscribed to Amazon Prime. So I did mention that I wanted to do more vlogs this year. Like even last year, I wanted to do more vlogs, like towards the end of last year. So I decided to invest in a vlogging mic, and I got this one off Jumia. Okay, this one cost me 13,000 Naira. When I saw the price, I jumped at it. I even got one for myself and I got one for my sister. So let me quickly open it up. So this is how it comes, okay? So this is the mic, and it has a windbreaker. It's good because if you're recording and breeze is like, wind is blowing, breeze is blowing, there's this noise that it will make, okay? But with this actually prevents that noise from being made, okay? So the actual microphone, which is inside, is being protected from the wind. So that means your audio will still be clearer and still be crisp even when breeze is blowing. So it's really good. So it came with 2 cords, okay? Unfortunately for me, I was careless one day and I broke one by mistake. And then there's a mount for you to put, on top of your camera, and then you put your microphone here on your camera. And there's also a leather pouch to protect your microphone from dust and just to keep it, in a space. So next to be my vlogging tripod. This thing is like bae. It's just the love of my life because it is super, super flexible. It can hook onto surfaces. It can balance well as a table tripod. Really, it is such a blessing, and I've used it to vlog. So for vlogging, you mount your camera on it and then you just, go this and that. It has this ball here that can rotate here. So even if you want your camera to be at an angle, you can totally do that here. It also came with a phone holder. I said selfie. So you can screw it in and then use this for your phone, even for vlogs or even as a table tripod. So this one, I bought it for about 3,200 on Jumia. Okay, super interesting buy. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw it, I had to jump on it and it was on sale then. Okay, so I've attached link to it, and if you're watching this in the month of January, you get 10% off using my code JLLYEYCHII on Jumia. So it's like you're getting this and then you get some extra discount with it. Yeah. Now, when I said 2021 was going to be my year of video content, I knew that I needed to invest in batteries. Now, the Canon M50 is good, but my major issue with the M50 is the battery. With my 700D, I enjoyed more battery time than now with my M50, because once I do one or two things, especially if I'm connecting my phone, you know, if I'm connecting my camera to my phone via Bluetooth, the battery runs down like fast. Okay, so I invested in new batteries. This is a dual battery charger. This is to charge the two batteries that I got. Okay, and then I have two batteries here. So this one is just like the battery that came with my Canon M50, the exact type. You want to be sure that this is compatible with your camera before buying it, because that would be a huge mistake. So this one has a cord. You attach it's like a normal USB cord, and attach to your charger head or your extension box or your adapter, whichever thing you're using, and it charges both batteries at the same time. Like, that's just amazing. It's incredible, really. So I got this for $24.99, let's just say $25 off Amazon. Okay, links, like I said, are in the description box. And normally what I heard is that mock batteries, like, you know, battery, because this is not a Canon, like this is not an original Canon battery, those type of batteries are not as good. But this one, I have tested it and I've tried it out, and it's actually quite good and it lasts. But even if it's not as good, I have two of it, so I still have extended battery time for a decent amount of, you know, time. So this is going to be really helpful if you're someone that, you know, you bulk create content, so you can charge your batteries overnight, and you know that day, you know, you're going straight and creating content either indoor or outdoor, and you don't have to like make stops to charge your battery. If you're someone that shoots weddings, you know that you definitely need your gears to catch every single moment, so you need your battery to be fully charged. So do invest in, you know, external batteries. It's a plus. It has been a plus for me, really. So I wasn't going to include this, but this is my new laptop. I decided to get a new laptop, and this is the MacBook Pro 2017. Guys, I've been wanting a new laptop for ages, really, like for the longest time, because my other one was slow. It just wasn't it. I also wanted to do a software upgrade to Final Cut Pro, so I decided to just, you know, let me just jump at it and then get a MacBook. This is my very first MacBook that I'm using ever. So for this MacBook, it was either a MacBook 2020 Air or a 2017 Pro. But when I did some research, you know, I spoke to a few people, I heard that a Pro is always better than an Air, especially if you're going to be doing like, you know, a lot of things on it. And I was going to be doing a lot of editing both now and in the future, so I felt, oh, this was going to be a really good buy. So I'm going to link my laptop plug in the comment section, about that in the description box, and you can totally hit him up and let him know. Okay, but I got the 2017 MacBook Pro. I could have gone for, you know, earlier versions, but I mean, that's what my money could afford, so I decided to get it, and it's good. It's working really well for me. I've learned Final Cut Pro. I'm still learning it, because I mean, it's so complicated. There are so many buttons, there are so many things to know how to operate, so I'm learning it day by day. Every time I get stuck, I quickly do a Google search to know more about the software and just improve my editing totally. So because my laptop is a Type-C laptop, and if you know Type-C laptops, without dongles, they're useless. Like, pretty much, they're actually useless. So I got a dongle. This one is mocking, okay, and I got this one off Amazon also. This one cost me $17, and I just had to get it, because when you see how much you're charging for this in Nigeria, I tried to get one last year, I think October or September, and the guy told me 28k, and I'm like, no, you are joking. You have to be joking. Like, my dad recently got one and he paid 30k for his own, and I bought this for just what, $17, like really. So I just had to get this. I got this before I even had money for my laptop, so I was like, I'm going to buy a MacBook, so definitely let me just buy a dongle. You know, it didn't make sense at some points, but I'm like, the MacBook is going to come whether I like it or yes. And, you know, my faith worked because I got it, okay? So, guys, that is it for my gear haul. These are the things that I've invested in. Like I said, I tried, if you notice, I said invested a lot, because I didn't buy them as toys. I didn't buy them just to have less space in my room. I bought them because I wanted an upgrade on my content, okay, and this is something that is gonna be giving returns, because here on YouTube, my channel is monetized, so as I put out videos, I'm going to get returns on this. So these things cost me a lot. Like I could have, you know, gone on a shopping spree, gone on a trip with the money from these things, but I decided to throw it into my brand, because you guys deserve quality content. Brands that are going to pay me this year deserve quality content, and I will do all I can to ensure that everybody gets that. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you have any question in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.